Good evening, everyone. How we doing? This really is a beautiful room, and I'm not just saying that. This is the kind of room that I love to step in. This is a room of diversity. This is a room of religions, of creeds, of all ages, but most importantly, a room from this community right here. And I think we need to give a big, big round of applause to Variety for putting so much effort. You may not see the efforts that go into this. This is not easy to pull together, so thank you so much, Variety. This is beautiful. Variety, along with her late father, her mother, her family, the Vishnu Mandir, have been staples in this community for quite a long time. I have counted on them, you have all counted on them. We partnered during the COVID-19 pandemic. We worked with her to get the street renamed after her father. We worked with her on countless community events, and she always pulls through and goes above and beyond. So I'm so thankful to you and the Vishnu Mandir. I'm just happy to be a part of this. And I want to say happy Diwali to all of you. You may be aware there's a conversation going on right now in the city and state to make Diwali a holiday. We all know it's a holiday, right? You all celebrate this as a holiday you hold dearly to your families and loved ones, but we have to respect that here in the city and here in the state. So my colleague, Assemblywoman Jennifer Rajkumar over in Queens, actually introduced a bill alongside the mayor to make Diwali a holiday. I plan to co-sponsor that, and I hope next year we can all be off and take off and enjoy Diwali with our families in our homes as it should be celebrated. So with that, I'll let the program move along. I just want to say happy Diwali, everyone. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Bharati and the Vishnu Mandir and everyone for being a part of this. And let's celebrate and let's eat and enjoy the program.
I know there's a line going. I want to say thank you to Yukti Grover Henna Design who's here. Fun Times photo booth for the families. You can still get up quietly and go take your photos in the back. It'll be sent to you. I know some of you have your phones but you didn't come here with your cameras or anything else, and sometimes your phone is not taking a good picture, but you can definitely get one back there. And also stop by the vendor tables. I also want to say thank you to Lotus Bazaar for this amazing outfit that was sponsored tonight. So this is the way we get to promote our community and culture. So when Kavita told me, like, I want you to promote the business, I was willing to do so by wearing one of their outfits. So anyone in need, support your small businesses. I know we have Maharani's fashion design who's here, and that's my sister-in-law who has her small business at home. I know a lot of you here have your small business and you don't promote it, but you have to promote it with each other because that's the best way to promote what you have going on, and that's the way to grow it, and that's the way community is running right now. I want to turn it over to our first cultural performance. That will be done by Kajal, Ravi. I didn't get the tapu player's name. And Shivo. This is part of our community and culture, and followed in her song, we're going to have Panditai Pratima singing her piece at this time. And we're going to continue with our Bollywood dancing, our awards ceremony, our karaoke singers, all here for you, and then we have a beautiful and delicious dinner. So please enjoy the show.
जय जय माँ अम्बे माँ जय जय माँ जगदम्बे माँ मन लेके आया माता रानी के भवन में मन लेके आया माता रानी के भवन में मन लेके आया माता रानी के भवन में भला
I just had one more line to add to this evening. And that's a universal song that I'm sure we all know. I learned it in elementary school in Brooklyn, New York, where I'm born and raised from. And it goes like this. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everyone, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hold on. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you.
Thank you so much. At this time, we have someone who's going to be performing a dance for us. He's participated in all of our events. He's been in and around the community in all of the boroughs and also travel. And we want to say thank you for taking some time to come out and to be here with us at this Diwali program. I'm going to kindly ask Mr. Hamidien or Rhonda to please help clear the stage. We're going to utilize all of our talent, all of our guests and elected officials. Make sure that they put their hands in on helping out today. And as international dancer Zaman is coming forward to do a dance, he will be starting in the back area, so get your cameras out and pay attention to the back of the room as he makes his way to the front of the room with this wonderful performance that he put together for all of you. Please enjoy international dancer Zaman. Throughout this dance, you saw various different styles of dancing, and this is what our community and culture is all about, is fusing it together so that our diverse community can get a taste of what it is and also learn a little bit. We have with us the Deputy Bronx Borough President, first Dominican, first female to be in this position, and we want to say welcome to our Diwali celebration. Janet Piguero, our Bronx Deputy Borough President. Please put your hands together for her.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Diwali. May the Festival of Lights bring you so much positivity and joy. Are we enjoying the festivities tonight? Yes, give it up to our performers. It is always truly an honor and a pleasure to share space in culture and diversity. It really means the world when we have a moment in a safe space to recognize the beauty that as Bronxites we bring together, the contributions of diversity and the different cultures that we have in this beloved borough. I want to thank Diwali for the invitation and each and every one of you for celebrating in community and for community. As mentioned, my name is Janet Piguero, and I am I have the privilege of serving as the Deputy Bronx Borough President under the leadership of Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson. She sends her regards and she sends her celebration and her joy, and she is really wishing she could be here today, but you know, she's one person, so I'm like, allow me to be your number 2, Ms. Borough President. Again, I want to acknowledge the contribution of our cultural and grassroots organizations that have advocated to ensure that our diversity and holy celebrations are acknowledged and celebrated accordingly. As an immigrant from the Dominican Republic, what we carry with us is our culture. What we carry with us is our diversity. What we carry with us is the learnings of our ancestors and the beautiful celebration that we get to carry along in a land that feels at times distant and alien from us. And it's our holy celebration that really reminds us of our why. And so the Diwali and the Festival of Lights really is a moment that recognizes our culture, recognizes the root and our why. And so I am so grateful that I get to partake in this celebration. And earlier this week, the Bronx Borough President made the acknowledgement in the proclamation of the Diwali Week, and that is the first in history that I am aware of that we are acknowledging. And so again, I extend my deepest, applaud to that, extend my deepest gratitude, because if we do not celebrate our cultural and holy, then our contributions are silent and we cannot stand by that. And so I want to acknowledge the Commissioner of the Human Rights Commission for being here and again acknowledging and the administration for acknowledging. I want to also acknowledge my colleague in government, Assemblyman Kenny Burgos, for also being a part of that. And the head priest, Captain Vital Sakul. And again, at the beginning of Holy Week, it was just a moment for us to come together and partake and really celebrate in the joy of that. And so today I am here to also acknowledge, on behalf of the Bronx Borough President, not just the Diwali Week and the festivities of light, but also acknowledge the community leaders and those Bronxites that have really been a contribution to that cultural diversity and that cultural celebration. And so I want to welcome Marati up here with me to be able to deliver the recognition and citation on behalf of the Bronx Borough President. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. What a beautiful celebration. May we continue to rejoice in light and love. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the celebration. Thank you so much.
Thank you to our Bronx Deputy Borough President, Janet Piguero. We have with us, before we start our award ceremony, our newest councilwoman here in this district, Amanda Farias. And she has a few words to say, a special recognition. The Vishnu Mandir also have a special award to give out tonight. So we do want to have her say a few words, do these two recognitions before we kick off our award ceremony.
Thank you so much.
To our council member,
Namaste, everyone. Hello. I really will keep it short and brief because we're here to celebrate the Festival of Lights. We're here to celebrate Diwali. So first and foremost, happy Diwali to everyone here. We have seen in our communities a lot of challenges and a lot of successes, and this is the moment in our community to look at good over evil, to look at how we are going to continue on together, unified, to acknowledge how we can put forth a better community. We can put forth really positivity going out. I do want to say thank you to Borough for inviting me and putting this wonderful event together. Thank you to Sotomayor for hosting all of us. But in that essence, I would like to call up Pundit Bia Sukul up here to receive a city council proclamation, because not only are you continuing tradition, but you're also continuing acknowledgement and recognition of Hindus in this community, keeping our temple thriving, and we appreciate that. And so I felt what better time than to shine a light on you and then in Diwali. So thank you, and I would like to.
And while we have the father and his two sons and wife up here, from the Vishnu Mandir Hindu Temple, I want to call my mom up. I know if my dad was here, he would have been the first one to give this. A certificate of recognition is presented to Pandit Veer Sukul at only 4 years old. So we're very proud of our leadership. My brother Pandit Krishna is not here. But as you can see, as a young man, I say this not because he's my brother, but a young Hindu priest in the community who volunteers his time and does not charge for wedding, funerals, or services, but has a family at home that he needs to go home to and works full-time in finance. He still finds time and energy to do what he has to do for his community and to serve those in need. So we want to say thank you, and thank you to our council member. We'll take a quick photo. At this time, I know you're all going to be happy. So we're going to have one individual in the back. Helen, please raise your hand. Helen will be directing one table at a time to the food buffet, so we can start giving you a taste of this delicious menu that we have as we continue with our award ceremony and more cultural performance. So we're going to ask Helen a favor of directing one table at a time as we continue our program. But we would like to call up Assembly Member Kenny Burgos, Councilwoman Amanda Farias, our Deputy Bronx Borough President. We have Sabina Ramdat Nicholas here, and our Commissioner on Human Rights, if she's still here, Annabelle Palma. Please come to the front. We want to start with our first recognition. For excellence in leadership, NYPD Detective Ravi Narayan, you can keep your music going. Detective Ravi Narayan spent 19 years of service, assigned to firearms suppression section for approximately 6 years, at Brooklyn North Bronx for 3 years, has been at the 77th precinct for 10 years. In 2015, he was promoted to detective in warrants and has been serving 7 years in the rank of detective. Currently, he is serving as the NYPD Lacey Society's president, where he also spent 6 years as a board member. Community outreach, assistance in food drive, toy giveaway, recruitment drives, and hands-on community give-backs are only some of the many things he has participated in while being there for his 2 children. So to Detective Ravi Narayan, please put your hands together. We have quite a few awards, so we're going to have you come on up front right in the middle. There's going to be a whole line, so I know you don't have enough hands to hold all these awards, but we want to say congratulations, thank you for your service, thank you for all that you have done, all that you continue to do on behalf of the Bharati Foundation, the Vishnu Mandir Hindu Temple, our assembly member, our councilwoman, our deputy borough president, the Bharati Foundation. All of us are here to say thank you. Can we have Ramnak and Sabina on this side to even things out? Put your hands together for Detective Ravi Narayan, everyone.
Good evening, namaste to everyone, to our elected officials, executives, fellow fraternalists, and to everyone in the room. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate this honor from the Bharati Foundation and the Vishnu Mandir. It means a lot. You know, what makes me really proud is to see everyone here from different ethnicities coming here to celebrate a Hindu holiday and our culture. As the president of the NYPD Days Society, I represent South Asians from all over the world. Whether it be from India, Trinidad, Guyana, Bangladesh, if they associate with being South Asian, I represent them, especially in the police department. You know, Diwali represents good over evil, and I must say, with this patch on, that's what we represent as well. We're the finest that you have to offer out here, and we thank you so much. I'm really honored to accept this award, and I hope you all have a great night tonight. Happy Diwali.
Thank you. Come on, guys. Put your hands together for Detective Ravi Narayan, President of NYPD Days Society. Our next honoree is a young man at 9 years old and in the 4th grade. Rudra Lachman loves to play his drum at the Vishnu Mandir Hindu Temple. He collects Pokemon cards and Hot Wheels cars, and he loves reading Goosebump books and playing basketball. But most of all, he loves his 3 sisters, his mom and dad, and playing with them and spending time at home. Put your hands together for 9-year-old Rudra Lachman. He is receiving the Young Ambassador Award on behalf of all of us. You ready? You sure? All right. Don't worry. You have people holding the awards. Go ahead. Before we put on the other awards, we'll have him say a few words.
Hello everyone, Ram Ram. I am very happy and thankful for this wonderful award tonight. I feel very special too. I always remember my loving grandpa, Pandit Vishnu Singh. He was the best grandfather. I was 5 years old when he passed away. My mom used to take me every day to see my grandma and grandpa. I am sad that I will never see him again. My mom always told me he is watching over me like an angel. Grandpa is gone but never forgotten. I will always remember him. I am thankful to have my grandma. I love her very much too. Thank you.
So to my 9-year-old nephew, like I told you, you don't have to have a long resume for us to recognize the amazing work you're doing. In the rain, in the snow, he's there with his gloves and mask during pandemic, helping to give out food. And I remember when my dad passed away, he asked my sister, does Grandpa have a cell phone so I can call him? And my sister's like, no, but he's like an angel. And that's like anyone in our family who has passed away. It's hard that we don't see them, but know that they're always there with us. So Rudra, we're proud of you. And if you look to your right, all of these elected officials and leaders have some stuff for you. So look that way. Congratulations. Assembly member Burgos, Councilwoman of Farias, Deputy Borough President Janet Piguero, District Leader Ramdat Singh, We're so proud of the work he does and he continues to do. Thank you so much, Barbara. Our next honoree, you heard her voice earlier, and you heard her speaking to us about the piece that she sang. Not only did she sing something for all of us in our own language, but also to the community so that you can understand that you should always let that little light of yours shine. For a Community Service Award, we have Panitai Pratima Kushmani Dubey. Priestess Pratima Kushmani Dubey is born and raised in Brooklyn, so she's not from the Bronx, but we're still recognizing her work. As an Indo-Guyanese energetic being, she has been officiating, organizing various sacred rituals from 2018 under the tutelage of her guru and father, Pandit Dubey. She's the founder and resident priestess for organizing platform and caravan temple called Sri Devi Arts. Congratulations on all you do, Pratima. We appreciate the work you do in and around the community, and for all of you who are ever wondering if there are Hindu priestesses, you see one here today, and we want to say thank you to you representing the community.
Kajal, Ravi, and Shiva, can you come up here with me? Could you give my bandmates a round of applause as well? And it's important for them to join me because my middle name is Sri Devi, but they are the arts. So this is Sri Devi Arts that you're looking at here. Thank you. I would like to say this evening that I'm really proud of my sister Bharati for continuing her hard work, her steadfast work. And thank you all for supporting this vision and for making this a reality. I ask all of you, just like I said earlier, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Diwali is a time of introspection so that we can check on our fuel to make sure that we can set our light high. We can be radiant beings in this world. And sometimes if our light is dim, may we surround ourselves with loving people who will provide light for us. So give Bharati a round of applause. And thank you all again. Namaste.
Thank you. We'll have you look to your right and collect all of these awards. Again, we're very proud of the work you do. Congratulations. You may not be from the Bronx, but your service definitely stretches all throughout the boroughs. So we want to say that her team is also collecting these awards. So to Kajal, Ravi, and Shivo, congratulations on being a part of this amazing organization that travels and carries culture with everyone. So turn around, we're just going to take a quick picture. And can we have the elected step up, please? Thank you very much. At this time, we want to call up Sonia Chandani. She'll be singing a karaoke, which will be followed by Raj Prasad, another song for you all to enjoy as you're standing online to enjoy this food. To everyone who contributed, who sponsored, who helped out, we want to say thank you. Our henna artist is still here. Our photo booth is still in the back. Resources are available for all of you. And again, this is for the community. After these two songs, we have two more dance performances. So I want you all to enjoy it. At this time, over to Sonia Chandani.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sonia Chandani, and I would like to thank Bharati for always inviting me to any occasion that she has. She's done so much for this community, and I'm very, very proud of her. So at this time, I'm going to sing a bhajan, and if you know it, please join me.
Thank you for always supporting us. We appreciate you. And I know that when we were really young, my dad used to take us to her home for us to learn music. So this is a really long relationship that is still going. At this time, we have Raj Prasad, someone that was honored during Bollywood in the Bronx and that continues to sing and do amazing things. And we want to say welcome to the Bronx. And we hope all of you will enjoy this song by Raj Prasad. Put your hands together, everyone.
Thank you so much for having me. First and foremost, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Diwali.
Thank you. As before we continue with our awards ceremony, we have a dance item that will be done. Actually, we have two dance items. So since our performers are eating right now, we're going to continue our awards. At this time, we want to call up our honoree who will also be performing later on for a community service award, and that is no other than Rebecca Persad. Put your hands together for this young lady. Rebecca is studying child psychology as a junior in college, and her community service to the various neighborhoods started when she was just about 6 years old, right? Started coming to the mission one there. She was part of the Borough Dance Academy, attended regular service at her Hindu temple. She participated in citywide events, activities, and giveaways, and always find times to give back to the community. So to a young lady who is growing up and doing amazing things, going to school, in college, and still finding time for community and culture, put your hands together for Rebecca Persad, everyone.
Cesar devotees, good evening. Hope you all are having a fantastic night at this Festival of Lights. I would like to thank Miss Barati for teaching me dance class, being part of the Barati Foundation. I feel really blessed and thankful to receive this award here tonight, and I would like to thank you all.
Because our special guest had to run out, we made sure we took our photo ops in the corner, but we want to give her the official recognition. She can check them out when she gets back to her table and back at home. This is all because everyone knows and appreciates the work you do, and we want to say thank you. And since we have the inspiring judges who are here, who will be in their seats soon, we want to say, come on up for this photo op. Come on up. This is a young lady who is in college. And when you see people like yourself doing amazing things, then you can definitely believe it and make it happen. So we want to call each and every one of them up.
Taisha, Sophia, Michelle, and Cynthia.
Along with Sabina. Thank you, thank you. At this time, we have a dance performance that will be done by three sisters, Angeli, Karishma, and Rani Lachman. Earlier, you saw their younger brother getting honored. Right now, he's their videographer. But we have these three amazing sisters who are going to be performing. They have been participating from a very young age, and they put this dance together for all of you as we enjoy the Festival of Lights.
Hey,
take a village, and we have to remember that. Our culture and community is definitely important, and we want to say to these young students, these youth who are in school, they still find time for their community and culture. At this time, our next honoree is someone who dedicates his time, his energy, his dreams, and his belief to give it back to those in our community. Willie Thomas, a resident of the Bronx, New York, earned a master's with a concentration in urban ministry and pastoral care and counseling from the New York Theological Seminar. With a lengthy resume, which I have to say that we have copies of those, and a lifetime of achievement, Willie oversees the Arches Transformative Mentoring Program, as well as the Bronx Community Action Team, and Phipps Neighborhood's Public Health Corps. In this capacity, Willie works long and courageously to build community, bring leadership, stability, and growth to both program and staff. And I have to say that you could tell who an individual is and the impact they make. When I asked someone else that we would love for them to be an honoree, the first thing she said, and that she is Rosemary from Phipps, is that I want you to honor a man who has been giving time and dedication to our community, to our youth, and to our families, and that is Willie Thomas, who I met years ago through the community board. Congratulations, sir. Continue your amazing work. We, the community, the elected officials, all appreciate your work. Your staff at Phipps appreciates you, and we want to bestow upon this honor Community Service Award. Continue your good work, and know that everything you do is not just for today, but it's for those who are coming in the future. They're going to benefit from all that you're teaching everyone today, so thank you, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, Burgos. I want to thank everyone here. My work is an extension of how I see the world, how I would like the world to be. I can't do it alone. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to create a new world order. And I think we all need to shine light on the world that we want to see, the world that we want to create. It's not about me, it's about the young people. It's about the world that we want to leave behind. And that takes a lot of work. The whole concept of shining light is being able to claim victory over darkness. We have too much darkness, and it's time to create light. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my mentor, Ms. Rosemary. I want to thank members of my staff. I want to thank the seniors that's here, and I want to thank each and every one of you. I am an extension of you. Thank you.
Thank you. We want to call Sabina up here along with the judges to take this photo up, please. And let's have the staff and family members of Mr. here. Rosemary, come on up. performance at this time. This dance will be done by a recent honoree who accepted her award, and that is Rebecca Persad. Please put your hands together as she dances a Bollywood song for all of you. I'm very proud that she's doing amazing work. At this time, before we continue our last award, we have 3 speeches in a row. The first one will be done by my mom, Mataji Chandra. It is not easy for my mom, and I say this because losing my dad, and for her being married to him since she was 17 years old, having 6 kids, a Vishnu Mandir Hindu temple that she participated in running and serving the community, coming from Guyana as a young woman, was not easy, and it's still not easy. But yet she's managing and she's doing amazing work. So as we remember our dad, and look upon the street sign that reflects his name, reminding of his life and legacy, I want to call my mom to say a few words because it's because of her I'm here. It's because of her that we're able to do what we can do, and we're going to have a strong foundation in the family. Anything is possible. So over to my mom, Mataji Chandra.
Good evening, everyone. It's a blessing to be here listening to all the speeches request. So love brings us here tonight, and I can see that we are all God's children and we love each other. And I must say, I'm very proud of my daughter. I have 6 kids and I'm proud of all of them. But she's the hard-working one, she's the tough one, and she's thick-skinned, trust me. Because dealing with the community and dealing with people, it's not an easy thing. Sometimes I'm ready to run away, but there's nowhere I can go. They will find me. I don't know, Nick say where will you go, but you know, I love you guys and it's a blessing again to be here tonight as one family. And happy Diwali. Our Diwali is that good over evil, and we pray for the world right now because we all need that blessing in our life. We need to be safe. Thank you.
We have Ramdan Singh, our district leader from Riverdale, also someone that is very active in the community and reminding all of you that you have to vote in November, but I want him to say a few words.
Namaste. Happy Diwali! So, Diwali is about light over darkness, and may your inner light never go dim. And one thing that we can do to bring light to the world is voting in November. November 8th is an election, and remember to flip your ballot over and vote. You have a chance to vote on some of the ballot proposals that are there. So flip your ballot over and vote for those as well. Happy Diwali and enjoy the festivities.
Thank you, thank you. Before our next speech, I want to say to Richard, Kevin, Extreme Sounds, everyone, give them a round of applause. Is it Kevin? No, it's DJ Can't Sing. Oh my God, got the names wrong. If you need a DJ for a community event or elected official, Deputy Borough President, I know that the rotunda is always hard to mic and wire, right? These are the guys you put on that city budget that you have. And if they're not registered, we're gonna get them registered as a city vendor. So please book them for your events, support our businesses. I want my brothers Shivy and Sandy to stand up, please. Shivy and Sandy, they're sitting in the corner. The decorations, this is their hands. All of our volunteers, we couldn't do this without them. Lotus Bazaar for this amazing outfit. Our photo booth, couldn't do it. Esteban, Sapna, Jahaji sisters, Commissioner on Human Rights. Our Deputy Commissioner, Kajari is here. South Asian, woman doing her thing. Put your hands together for her, Orlando, the entire team. It takes a lot. And we want to say thank you. Thank you for all you do. You need a wedding planner? Anyone in here is engaged, thinking about planning a wedding? I know our president of the Bar Association, Sabina, is planning to renew her wedding vows with Henshin. They came dressed tonight, so we might have to change up the music. These are your guys. But they're not going to volunteer. You got to hire and pay them, right? We have a photographer right here also. Please utilize their services because we couldn't put this together. We couldn't do this without them. At this time, we have the first Guyanese woman of Indian descent who is the president of the Bronx Women's Bar Association, Sabina Plater, who's going to say a few words.
Namaste and happy Diwali. So the Bronx Women Bar Association is an association of lawyers and judges, primarily female lawyers and judges. And some of our lawyers and members are here, so I would like for you to vote for them. These ladies are all on the ballot this afternoon. That is in November. So with Diwali, we celebrate life's lessons, the triumph of knowledge over ignorance, as Ramdan said, and good over evil. Now Diwali it's also a time for reflection. This is a time when we can look to see those who are not as fortunate as we are in our communities and assist them. When my family and I visited India, my motherland, we celebrated Diwali there, and it was indeed a reminder of the traditions that we Indians share across continents and cultures, and with the presence of the Indian diaspora worldwide. I was born in Guyana, but I'm of Indian descent. My forefathers went to the sugar plantations in Guyana, and that's how I ended up there. Now my grandmother, Lakshmana, she was born in Guyana, and she passed down the traditions and culture from my ancestors to me. The wealth of Diwali was passed down to me, and I'm so grateful for that oral tradition. Now Diwali is truly a global phenomenon, and it's being marked by the holiday celebrations. My grandmother would be so delighted that not only am I the first East Indian and Indo-Caribbean president of the Bronx Women's Bar Association, but also she would be pleased about the strides that we have made with the mayor's declaration of Diwali as a holiday. Now we all know it's a process, but let's hope we get there. Now this declaration has tremendous significance for my community and for those who celebrate Diwali in the United States and in New York. We are grateful to the Borough President who issued the Diwali proclamation last week. The Bronx is a very diverse borough where the Asian population continues to grow, contributing to the cultural richness of the Bronx. So on this night, as we celebrate our culture, I wish you a happy Diwali.
Thank you very much, Selena. Again, put your hands together for her. You know, I want Shivy and Sandy to come up here. I know you guys hear me. Are you guys gonna make me walk over there, Shivy and Sandy? Please stand. I'm coming over there bringing all the cameras with you. A round of applause for them, please. I love how they sit in the corner after marching around this room to get it set. So humbly and nice there, but thank you. To David for the Bronx Borough President's Office, thank you. We want to have our next honoree come up, and we're going to close out the program with another karaoke song. I hope all of you ate. Are you guys hungry? No? Are you full? Yes? Okay. Our next honoree is someone who I met I want to say a few years ago. During pandemic, I think the height of the pandemic is when I met him. And after maybe 2 or 3 years, he's been there at all of the community events and activities, to the point where I recognize him as a godbrother. So police officer Mahendranath D. Davichan, please come on up front. Put that table down and come on up here. His son Tyler drove about 2 hours to be here as a surprise to his dad. We have Nicholas Hamidian Jr., who's going to give you that nice little, lots of awards. But first he's going to pin you around your neck. Excellent Leadership Award is presented to NYPD Police Officer Mahendranath D. Davichan. Police Officer and Master Sergeant Mahendranath Davichan served for 17 years in the New York City Police Department and 23 years in the Army, with 5 combat deployments and 4 years at Central Testing and Training Facility. Davichan has over 10 years at the 115th Precinct. Davichan is the president of the Traffic Squad Benevolence Association since January of 2021, and when not working or serving, he spends much of his time giving back to the community in every borough, at large, and even internationally sometimes when he donates. So put your hands together for this amazing individual who's doing an amazing job, proud father to 2 kids, amazing husband to his wife, and a leader in the community. And a lot of times with the negativity, it's always good to see the positive in our Black and brown community who are serving the NYPD, who are there to make sure that we have representation and things are done right. So we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you for all that you do.
Thank you, sis. All right, welcome everyone, and happy Diwali. All right, I just want to say I am honored to be in your presence because thank you for everybody that came out today, and not to mention the job that Borough does. A phenomenal job. Not only here in the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn. She comes out wherever we go and do our food drives, or giveaways. She's always there with us. So not only in the Bronx, but she's a cornerstone here in the Bronx, from what I've known, from what I've met her. Ambassador. There you go. Good word, ambassador. But I'm truly honored to be here today, and thank you. These awards, thank you. Brody, thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Can we have Savina and all the ladies come on up? Anyone that's NYPD, come on up. Ramgat, please come. Ajishji, with your jazz, please come on up from our Westchester community. We'll have you in this photo to Ajishji. Please come on up. We want to say thank you to Police Officer Davichan because he's everywhere. Tyler, please come stand by your dad. Ron, please come on up here. Gabriel de Jesus, please come on up to the front. This is a community effort, and since he's receiving this award, he's backed by his community members. We have Faye from Galia who is here, representing the Guyanese community, doing great work. You gotta circle back on this side. Come on guys, it's too wide. Let's go front. Front, put up the front.
3, 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. At this time we have Raj Prasad who's going to sing our last song. We want to say thank you to all of you for the amazing work. Thank you for sharing with us. Dia, Shavana, Sapna NYC, Jahaji Sisters, Commissioner on Human Rights, Councilmember Farias, Assemblymember Burgos, each and everyone here, we want to say thank you. Esteban from Empire, our photo booth, our henna artists, Shivi, Sandy, Richard. We couldn't do this without you. All of our sponsors, all of our donors, we appreciate you. My co-host, Nicholas Midian Jr., thank you so much. And we want to give him a round of applause, and I'll tell you why. When we were in the middle of mourning the loss of our dad, none of us was thinking about community. And he thought about naming the street after my dad, and he presented it to the community board, and it went full steam ahead. And in less than 3 months, City Council passed that street co-naming on the same year that my dad passed away. So thank you. You're part of the family. We want to say we appreciate you. Jagita, who did last minute running around, we want to say thank you to Ramgat for sponsoring. We appreciate you. Savina for helping out.